What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Friday, October 21st, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I have a hair in my eye. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you for all the well wishes. I do have a cold still, but I'm fine. It's just a cold. I'll live. A little uncomfortable, a little sick-like, but these things happen. Horoscope for this Friday. Happy Friday to everybody, by the way. Happy Friday. It is Sun-Venus conjunction, but Venus will pass, of course, the Sun tomorrow on the 29th, or at 29 degrees on the 22nd, and same time Saturn will go retrograde. So we're dealing with a station Saturn, which is exalted in Libra. The Sun's at fall. Venus is at home, though. There's just so much Libra relationship energy, justifying energy, beautifying, getting things into alignment. I need to get my sickness into alignment, my health, apparently. Actually, this, just for fun, my Mercury sits at 25 Capricorn, and right there by Pluto, and it rules my 6th house. And with Venus and the Sun squaring it, and with Pluto there still, I'm pretty sure that's why I'm sick. 6th house ruler. Anyways, just a little astrology lesson, because I just think it's ironic that that's when I just woke up with a cold. Anyways, we're trying to get these things into alignment. It's also in this Via Combusta area, this zone in between Libra and Scorpio. It's very intense. We're getting ready for eclipses here. We just had the Sun and Venus square Pluto. There is just a combustion right now, and even when you get this inferior conjunction with Venus and the Sun, it's called Venus getting combust by the Sun. It's a combust Venus. This deals with relationships. This deals with things that we form bonds with, attachments, contracts to here in Libra. There's just aspects of life that are dying so that rebirth can happen, and that's the beauty of a North Node Taurus, Uranus in Taurus, is that we're learning how to create new ways forward. We're birthing so much energy right now. So we have to use that creative element within us to actually get physical and make these things happen. The moon's in Virgo. It can be a little stressful here. We can definitely be trying to put things in order too much, or worry, or try to, emotionally plan ahead too far. I don't know if we want to do that. We definitely want to stay in the moment. Like, don't let, your worries about tomorrow ruin a good time today, right? Like, stay in the moment. The beauty and the balancing is going to take place naturally. Like, I feel like we're in very fated times coming up to this eclipse anyways. You don't have to stress so much. Like, things are going to move forward as planned, and Saturn's ready to kick off the plans here tomorrow when it stations direct here in Aquarius and then makes a beeline for Pisces, which is dope because it's not going to come back into Aquarius again for another 28 years. So we can kind of like kiss Saturn in dignity goodbye here soon, which I'm ready for, to be honest. And I'm a very Saturnian person in a lot of ways. I'm also very Uranian, but this is getting a lot of plans moving forward. You don't have to emotionally hold on to so much right now. Let things combust, let things die so that the new cycles can begin. And the moon is going to trine over to the North Node. It's going to trine over to Uranus today. It's making really good aspects. Of course, sextile the South Node. It's like ready here. It's ready to look into the future of what can be created. It's ready to start harvesting what that life can look like instead of worrying about the past or worrying about what's going to happen if you make a big decision in your life that you really want to do. Like, don't worry. Like, just be in the moment and act with what makes sense to you and what's justifying your life. We're also getting ready to see Mercury start to quincunx over to Uranus, which is, definitely insightful, but we can also, trying to think our way out of this isn't always going to do it. We'll stress ourselves out. So it can be a very stressful day if we're really trying to overplan. I think intuitively we're just going to get insight that's going to take us into the future and help us create with the tangible that's right in front of us that is bringing things into alignment. But it's intense. Like, anytime you get towards the end of a sign, and we're dealing with not only the Sun getting ready to ingress into Scorpio, but Venus right there, it's going to be Venus, Sun, Moon, eclipse, boom. So we're getting a lot of this crossing into this Scorpio energy. It's transformative. It's mutative. It's deep. It's powerful. It's a lot of these things, but you have to remember you have it in the moment. You need to create with it. Don't stress out. Just be in the moment, be logical. In the moment, make these quick, intuitive, smart decisions. You have what you need at your disposal. Don't forget that. Like, you really do want to be the magician right now, because it's what you do in the moment that's setting up your plans for the future. It's not your over planning and thinking about the future. It's literally just how you're going about your day-to-day life with the integrity, with the people you're connecting to, the relationships you're making, the bonds you're forming. Are they growing or are they dying? Those are the just decisions you have to make. You don't have to, I feel like we can want to try and fix everything for this brief moment with a moon trine Uranus, but, some things just need to be set aside, and not everything can be fixed, or not everything was meant to be fixed. Some things were. So you have to get to that just moment within your own life right now to realize what do you need to be a mad genius about, and what do you just need to let go and let a new cycle pick up. We form relationships to many, many things in life. People, jobs, animals, places, all these things. It's not always just about people, but there is a lot of people stuff in the chart right now. So if, you're feeling like your people aspects and energy in life right now is in a weird place, it is. And it's because you need to make decisions. And Mercury in Libra is trying to balance it all out. But it's making an interesting quincunx over to Uranus. You can't think your way out of this like you think you can. You have to actually physically make changes with relationships if you want to see the beauty and the growth of whatever that aspect is in life. And just worrying or stressing about it but not doing anything isn't going to be the cure, if you will. You got to do the thing. The thing. You got to do the thing. See what the card is for today. Sending you all my best, of course. What do we have here? King of Wands in reverse. I don't know. What is it? Like, we don't want to sit on our throne of power and make decisions or calls or trust our heart. Like, we're really going to spend too much time in our mind right now and worry and stress. And I feel like there's a lot of weight that we're holding, or we're beating ourselves up. Don't beat yourself up. Empower yourself by being on the throne and delegating your life. It's your life to delegate. It's your life to be the diplomat of. Make things fair with people, but definitely put your priorities first and put what lights you up and makes you happy first too. 3 of Pentacles. If you're working with people and they're not building towards common interests or a common life or common values right now, you got to step up and do something about it. You can't build, a masterpiece right now alone, and you can't build it with the wrong people. That's the crazy juxtaposition that we're in right now in life. So you have to pick who you're building with and get that contract legit for the ones that are good. And if it's not working out, contract void. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork is important, but we can't force people to work with us. They just have to be on that common empowered path, and they want to work. They just want to go with you. It's simple. It's like people are coming together to do similar things and go in a similar direction, or they're going in completely different directions, and neither one can be forced to go the other way, right? Work with people who want to work in a similar direction. Build relationships physically where people are going in that same direction too. 2 of Pentacles. Again, same kind of story, right? We got decisions to make with people. Find empowered people. It is Chiron quincunx the South Node too, right? So, there's a lot of people that don't want to step into their power, their authority, their direction, pioneer a way forward with their deepest desires of the I am within them. That's important. People are choosing the chaos and people are choosing the beauty right now. Go into the beauty with people that are going in there with you. And if people aren't, you don't have to suck yourself into another situation. You don't have to be sucked into a situation. Delegate, justify. It's intense. Make a decision, you know. Don't sit in limbo either, or you'll just karmically get stuck in these loops. It's like, this is the time where you can break out of loops and like really start something that isn't just the same thing over and over again, right? Which is the definition of insanity if you keep getting the same result. So if you keep getting the same result, time to break those patterns. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. I'll see you all for the weekend forecast tomorrow. Much love. Peace.